dream. It's not the dream that I am getting during the sleep. You should have the dream, you should have the goal. Okay? We are here to face the challenges. In the life, not of challenges. In the life, I have to come here, yes, not a challenge. I want to be here for 2 days or 3 days, but the system doesn't allow. Okay, but still, I'm maintaining myself. Okay, and the acceptance rate by the Kerala state, I was telling the madam, we get the contact mode person the last 4 months, more than 400 plus participants who have attended our BP. The average of our center is only 110 or 120 per year. That means the acceptance. That's the biggest challenge. We could penetrate them. Most of us, we think that okay, online. Because COVID has given that. Sir, I want to be online. Why don't we conduct the program through the online? Come out of the technology, see the reality, see the people are actually suffering. Understand, for the students, go out of the campus. Learning is not happening only inside the campus. In your place, what is the societal problem? What is the essential need of the common man? How best you can develop your project to help them. Give them the solution to the government. One interesting part in Kerala is more accessible. When compared to Tamil Nadu, here politicians you can access. You can reach them. Okay, you can reach them. They are listening. I am wondering, they are listening. Okay, so that way, I think you can address your problems. Any other point? Any other question? Yeah.
Hi sir, I'm Afsal from the video singer.
Okay.
I have a question that you said about evacuating people for the sustainable development. You are capable of relocating them, but what about the matters concerning the unemployment of the people?
Yes, that's a very good point. That's a very good, the point which I was mentioning. People are asking the first question, okay, you are asking us to evacuate or leave this place. Where is my job? Okay, where is the job availability? We have created the database of various types of jobs which are available, and at the same time what they are doing it. We were giving this database to them, okay, and we are connecting them with the job availability, okay, because of the huge database we have collected for each corporation, and this database was being shared, and the commissioner or the collector for the responsible corporation was very much kind enough. That time, one Mr. Veeru Raghavan, a very famous IAS officer, still he is very good. He is there in some part of the system. So, lot of discussions with them, lot of discussions, continuous, educating them on all the livelihood opportunities. They were resisting, like you are mentioning, rightly mentioning. They were resisting, but we were giving the enlightenment. Yes, this is the opportunity. This is where you are going to work. This is where a lot of skill development programs you are conducting. Okay, lot of skill development programs. So these programs will lead to your meeting the requirements of your livelihood. So that was the one. It is not that one day one we can evacuate. Continuous, convincing, continuous input, continuous data availability for them, the reliability. They should believe, yes, you are not lucky, you are going to help me. That confidence we have developed 3 to 4 years, which was actually taking the time. Okay. Thank you. Any other question? Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, I'm from Kothia.
Okay.
How can JS in India be made more accessible and user friendly?
India, see, in our country, see, we are very fortunate in this country because about 2 decades back, only 5 countries were pioneering in sending the satellite, successful. Okay, many developed countries like US, USSR, Japan, France, they were the pioneering countries sending the satellite successful. Today, our satellite mission is highly successful thanks to the technology developed. The amount of money we are spending on each satellite is very minimal when compared to what is happening in NASA or what is happening in developed countries. So our technology here more affordable, okay? Because of the satellite which are successful, the data availability also very much. Those days, less than 30 meters. Now you get less than 1 meter. And the high resolution data. You see the Google map. You can see your rooftop. Am I correct? You can see your house. You can see from my MPs to go to my house, where is the shortest route. Google will tell you. Okay, so that is a kind of achievement over the period. Google was not there 20 years before. Internet was not there during our the college days. I mean, we were not sending the email. To download one journal paper, you used to go to CSIR, give the paper in writing. This is the paper, this is the journal. And they say, after 2 days you come. So for each paper, 30 rupees they were charging. CSIR was charging 30 rupees. And after 2 days, you have to go, by paying 30 rupees, you can get the paper back from them. Today, tremendous. Similarly, to book the train tickets, you have to go to the railway station, stand in a queue, they will write. Even before that, they were actually making the station master, and he had to send the money through the telegram, through the money order transfer. Then only tickets can be booked. Now tickets can be booked just like that. VRCTC, very powerful platform. And the paper can be downloaded. All your research is support. Today everything is available at your finger. Okay. Only thing is you have to make your mind. Lot of things are available in your mobile. Everything is available, but use your time very preciously. Okay. Focus the goals. Focus on your goals. What do you want? Search, download, read again, understand, develop the system. Okay, work very hard. Time is yours. Your time, your money, okay, your energy. Utilize the time. You can reach the goal. Don't think that computer science person is getting job just like that. Infosys is coming, TCS is coming, just like that. They are giving the job. Okay, after 2 years, what is happening? What is happening to them? Nobody will come and give you the job. Yes, you take it like that. No, nothing is free. You have to work. Develop your knowledge. Develop your competency. I always say knowledge, skill, and the attitude. 3 major aspects. If you have the right attitude, the branch of the specialization is not the matter. Okay? Your targets can be achieved. But continuous hard work. I hope I have answered your question. Any other question? Any other question? Yes, sir.
So, what are the main constraints?
Your name.
So, my name is Uday.
Okay.
Fourth year.
Okay, Uday.
What are the main constraints faced by India to be a slum-free country?
Slum-free? That's a good question.
If it's population density, many countries like Hong Kong and Singapore have very high population density, even though there are a minimum number of slums in it.
Very good.
So, what are the main problems faced by India?
Yeah. See, it is only the comparison matters. I am traveling now Kerala extensively. I could see the BPL family living here, not the slums. BPL family is there, but the slums are not there. In Cochin, I could travel, the entire Cochin I have traveled. It is slum-free. You have achieved because of your effort only. We are always thinking that Western world is achieving, but we are achieving here. We are achieving here. See, what is slum? Slum is the unorganized settlement, okay, which is disturbing the total environment. Their livelihood opportunities are being fulfilled, but their environmental conditions disturbance is more. So develop a plan, okay, develop a plan so that the people can go to that place without disturbing the others. But all the other metropolitan cities, for example, Chennai or Mumbai or Delhi, for that matter, if you take, slums are there. But we are actually working on it. We are working, government is providing a lot of funds. For example, in Mumbai, last time we had a meeting with the Mumbai, the Metropolitan Development Authorities for some other occasion we went. So what is happening is people are coming forward, not like those days. Only thing is, what is their question is, where is the job opportunity? You get the point. Government cannot provide job to all. Yeah, the jobs are to be created. Become an entrepreneur. Become the owner of the company rather than getting the livelihood. Okay. So if you have the dream to become the owner, to make yourself as a good entrepreneur, then the job is not the biggest challenge. Similarly, you always think that this place is most suitable for the job. You can do the job by sitting at the home today. Am I correct? You can do anything by sitting at the home. Your online jobs are coming in. Where are you working? I am working in Infosys. Why you are not going to the office? All my operations at my home I am doing it. Because of the COVID has taught us the technological developments usage. Now companies are feeling that instead of calling you, I'll give the salary, 10% I'm saving, and you are also saving. Many people think that, yes, I'm taking care of my family members by sitting at the home, do the job online. So things are changing. Am I correct? Things are changing. Perception matters. Okay. Thank you.
It is taking lot of benefits.
Lot of benefits. Now the traffic is reduced. If they are being called, they have to give them the food. They have to give them the comfortable, the vehicle, and many associated aspects are there for their, the side of the company. So they prefer to have online. Okay. Any other question? Any other question? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
participants.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Moving forward, we have an exciting lineup of sessions and discussions that will further delve into the themes touched upon by Dr. Suresh. We encourage everyone to actively participate and make most of these opportunities to expand your knowledge and network with fellow professionals and researchers. I request all participants may please fill out the feedback form given in the official group. I request all participants may please fill up the feedback form given in the official group. Now, the participants can move to the respective venues for their presentations, which is going to start in a few minutes. Participants assigned to venue 1 can proceed with the same venue if it is in the hall. This hall will host sessions related to structural engineering. For those assigned to venue 2, your sessions will be held in the civil seminar hall. Here also the focus will be on structural engineering. Lastly, participants assigned to venue 3 should head to the electronics seminar hall. The sessions in this hall will cover environmental engineering. We hope you find these sessions both informative and engaging. Please proceed to your respective venues promptly and let's continue to dive deeper into the fascinating world of GIS and its applications. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you.
Google Meet same link ആണ് ലിങ്ക് അടുത്തത് വരണം ഇതല്ല ഇത് നോട്ടെ കിടക്കണ്ട ഇത് മുഴുവൻ മാറ്റണ്ടേ വേറെ type ഉണ്ടോ? ഒരാളോട് എല്ലാം തരാം അല്ല ഇവിടെ ഒരാളിങ്ങനെ നിന്ന് ചെയ്യുന്നൊക്കെ
പക്ഷേ ഈ അതും പറഞ്ഞ പ്രശ്നം ഈ അക്കൗണ്ടുകളൊന്നും ശരിയല്ല എന്തായാലും പോകണം ഈ എംബിഎസ് കോളേജിൽ അതിലല്ലോ അതിൽ വഴി ഞാൻ ഫോണിലേക്ക് വഴി ഞാൻ ബോഡിയുടെ സൈഡ്
മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
എംബിഎസിന്റെ ആ റേഡിയോ ക്ലാസ്സിൻ്റെ ഈ നാട്ടിൽ തന്നെ ഈ എല്ലാ
എല്ലാം ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് പോയാൽ മതി. ആ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് ലിങ്ക് ഇല്ലേ?
സെഷൻ 2
ഞാൻ കാര്യം പറയട്ടെ, ഇതിനകത്ത് എല്ലാവരും പോയോ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ആയോ? ഈ APG-ലേക്ക് ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് ലിങ്ക് ഉണ്ട്, അതിലേക്കൊന്ന് കയറണം.
ഇത് അത് മറ്റേ ഇവന്റെ അലിന്റെ ഫോണിലേക്ക് വെച്ചാൽ മതി. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ നന്ദുവിന്റെ ഇത് നോക്കിക്കോ.
അല്ലെന്ന് അയച്ചാൽ
ആ പോര് ഇറച്ചി നോക്കി
ഫോട്ടോ ബെഞ്ച് ബെഞ്ച് മാറ്റുമല്ലേ? ഈ ബെഞ്ച് മാറ്റുക. കോപ്പി
ഇതൊക്കെ ഇവർക്ക് ആവശ്യമുള്ള സാധനമാണോ?
യൂസ് വെക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി വെക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ലവണ എം അല്ലേ? APJ ഡേറ്റ് വന്നു.
വണ്ടിയിലാണ് കയറിയത്.
APJ പേപ്പർ പ്രസന്റേഷൻ 11 AM to 4 PM അല്ലേ? അതാണിത്. ഇത് കേരളത്തിലുണ്ട്.
അതില് കയറിയിട്ട്
ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തു. ക്യാമറ വീഡിയോ ഓണാക്കി അപ്ലൈ.
IC-IPSET-ലല്ലേ കയറിയേക്കണേ?
സിവിൽ കോൺഫറൻസ് പ്രസംഗമല്ലോ.
കയറിയാൽ മതി, എന്നിട്ട് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. ഇവിടുത്തെ വരെ.
അപ്പൊ ഈ
അത്
വെബ്
ഫോണിൽ ഒരാളെ കയറ്റിയല്ലോ.
ക്യാമറ
ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ പ്രസന്റേഷൻ നടക്കുമല്ലോ, അപ്പൊ അങ്ങോട്ട് കാണിക്കാം. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇവർ സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് കാണിക്കാം, പിന്നെ അങ്ങോട്ട് കാണിക്കാം. ഇതിന്റെ തിരിച്ച് കാണിക്കാൻ പറ്റും.
ഇവിടെ വെച്ചാൽ ഇവിടെ
എന്തായാലും ഒരു മണിക്ക് ആക്കിയതല്ല, പണ്ടോട്ടേക്ക് 1 മണിക്ക്. ഇത് കിടക്കണ്ട. ഇത് രണ്ടും ചെയ്യട്ടെ. പക്ഷേ ഈ പുള്ളിക്കാരനെ കയറാൻ പറ്റില്ല
ലിങ്കിലാ
പുള്ളിനെ രണ്ടു തുറക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. എനിക്ക് 3 ദിവസം ഉണ്ട് ഒരു ഓഫ്ലൈൻ ഒരു ഓൺലൈൻ കൊണ്ട് തുറക്കാൻ പറ്റും.
വൈഫൈയുടെ പാസ്വേഡ് ഏപ്പിച്ചേടെ ആരെ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോയി ഇവിടുത്തെ വൈഫൈ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അല്ലെന്ന് വിളിച്ചു അല്ല അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല അല്ല
നെയിം ബോർഡ് ഇവിടെ സെൻഡ് ചെയ്തു.
എത്ര ഉണ്ട് പോലും 60 ഉള്ളു 60% ഉള്ളു കുത്തണം.
അവിടെ വെക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ Embed C. Embed C. C. E. 97. 2009. ഇവിടുത്തെ വൈഫൈ IC-IPSET24
അതില് കയറിക്കോ. എല്ലാം ക്യാപിറ്റലാണ്. APJ അല്ല കോൾ ചെയ്ത് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാനും ഒന്ന് ചെയ്യാം. സെക്കൻഡ് തേർഡ് പോകാന് തേർഡ് വരും. വരും ഓൺലൈൻ വരും. അതാണ് കേൾക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് ഇറങ്ങാൻ പറ്റണം. സെക്കൻഡ് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യണമല്ലോ, കോൾ ചെയ്യണമല്ലോ, അതൊന്നും വിളിക്കണ്ട. അനുവല്ല, അനു ചുമ്മാ കറിയങ്ങനെ സൂര്യ ഇത് കേക്ക് കിട്ടിയില്ല. We have one offline presentation. After that, your presentation. No, there is only 2 talks. Other talks are after lunch break. Please join. Very good. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാ ലിങ്കും അങ്ങനെ അതുപോലെ എല്ലാ ലിങ്കും ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. നമ്മുടെ കൊച്ചു കറിയൊക്കെ ഇതാണോ ലക്ഷ്മിയുടെ പിപ്പിച്ച് റെഡിയല്ലേ? ഷെയർ ചെയ്ത്
ഇതൊരു ചാർജറോടെ ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇവർക്ക് 2 ഇത് കൊടുക്കണ്ടേ?
ഇവരുടെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ ക്യാമറ വെക്കത്തുണ്ട്. അവർക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റും. ഓൺലൈൻ മിസ് ഇവിടെ കാണാൻ
ഇത് ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് കണക്ട് ചെയ്തു ചാർജ്
ഈ ക്യാമറയിൽ പ്രസന്റേഷൻ തിരിയില്ലോ അവിടെ വരുന്ന
എന്ത് തിരിയില്ല?
എഴുതി കാണുന്നത് തിരിയില്ലോ ക്യാമറ തിരിയില്ലോ. ക്യാമറ അത് മാത്രമല്ല ക്ലാരിറ്റി ഇല്ലാത്തോണ്ട്
മറ്റേ സുധാകർ കയറിയോ?
സുധാകർ കയറിയില്ല.
Welcome to the first technical session of the day. It's time to start the presentations.
I'm pleased to introduce our chair, Dr. T.I. Eldo, is a professor and former head of the Civil Engineering Department at IIT Bombay. With 30 years of experience in water resources and environmental engineering, he has expertise in fluid mechanics, hydraulics, coastal hydrodynamics, and climate impacts on water resources. He has supervised 38 PhDs, 12 postdocs, and 60 master's theses and has published over 550 papers. Dr. Eldo has developed 35 courses and authored popular textbooks and video courses on fluid mechanics and watershed management. He is a respected editor, reviewer, and recipient of numerous awards. His contributions have earned him a Google Scholar citation count of 639 and a H index of 42. With this brief introduction, I would like to invite Dr. T.I. Eldo to this event. Welcome, sir.
Let's invite our co-chair Assistant Professor Joel Burgess to the International Conference on Innovative Practices in Sustainable Engineering and Technology. He is an assistant professor in Civil Engineering Department in IPSET Limited. He holds bachelor degree in engineering.
He holds bachelor degree in civil engineering, Anjuman Engineering College, Karnataka, and MTech in computer-aided structural analysis and design from Department of Ship Technology, Cochin University of Science and Technology, Cochin. He has accumulated significant experience in industry and teaching. He started his career as site engineer at Nurses Al Hajri Corporation, Saudi Arabia, then joined as senior surveyor at Bureau Veritas India Private Limited at Kochi. He started teaching from IC-IPSET College, Pampakuda, and then joined as assistant professor at MBITS from 2013 onwards. He specialized in offshore structural engineering and industry in offshore structural analysis, etc. He had actively participated in projects like Angamali, Irmeli, Sabari Rail, Mapathon, etc. He contributed many international journal papers. With this brief introduction, I would like to invite Dr. Verghese to this event. Welcome, sir. Before we begin the presentation, let me outline a few important guidelines.
Please keep an eye on clock to ensure that we stay on schedule. We will provide a time warning just before your time is up. We will have a Q&A section of 5 minutes at the end of each presentation. With these guidelines in mind, please let's proceed with the presentation.
It's time to hear from our participants about their groundbreaking work in sustainable engineering. Please join me in welcoming them. Let's invite our first participant, IP24119, to present her topic.
Okay, very good afternoon. So now we have started the session. So first session is structural engineering, 11:30 to 1 p.m. But I have 3 papers and 2 are presenting, one online, one offline. So we are happy to invite Srilakshmi yes, to give a talk on advancing 3D printed concrete with fiber reinforced polymer systems, addressing mechanical challenges and reinforcement technique. So you introduce yourself about yourself and then give details and then go ahead. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Srilakshmi PS. I'm a PG student, computer-aided structural engineering. Okay, my paper is regarding advancing 3D printed concrete with fiber reinforced polymer system, addressing the mechanical challenges and reinforcement techniques. Nowadays, 3D printing has been rapidly promoted and widely used in civil engineering and construction. So there are so many advantages for using 3D printing concrete, which are cost-effective maintenance, reduced labor requirement, and shorter building time, elimination of costly formwork. But there are also some limitations. Difficulty in implementing reinforcement and potential porosity and layer interfaces, challenges with tensile stresses resistant in 3D printed structures. Then reinforcement polymer in 3D printing. Actually, fiber reinforced polymer is a combination of polymer matrices and fiber. The polymer matrices are two types, thermosets and thermoplastics. Actually, thermoplastic, which can be formed by heating and then it will be softened, then it left to cool and it harden. Whereas thermosets, which are formed by permanently heating and it left to cool, then it completely set. Then commonly using thermoplastics are polylactic acid, acrylonitrile, butadiene styrene, then nylon, polyether ether ketone. Then thermosets which are commonly used are epoxy, polyurethane. Then types of reinforcing fiber that are used: short fibers or continuous fibers. Commonly used short fibers are chopped carbon, glass, Kevlar. Then continuous fibers which are used carbon and glass. Then come to 3D printing techniques for incorporating fiber reinforced polymer fused filament fabrication method. In this method, actually it integrates a fiber into polymer filament, which allows for shorter fiber reinforcement or aligning the continuous fiber with extrusion path. The next method is direct ink writing method. In this method, which extrude a paste or slurry of polymer resin and fibers, and which often uses thermosetting polymers. Then selective laser-centric method. In this method, which employs the fiber reinforced powders, and which are selectively sintered by the laser and to produce robust and detailed parts. The next one is stereolithography. In this method, it uses liquid resin which is infused with fibers, then cured by layer with a laser or digital light projector. Then advantages of integrating fiber reinforced polymer into 3D printing, which are enhanced tensile strength and which increases stiffness, which improve the impact resistance of the concrete, and also which facilitation of the complex geometry, then creation of intricate internal structure, challenging for traditional manufacturing. The customization of parts with specific mechanical properties. Then influence of printing path of 3D printed concrete. Actually, this printing path is actually a critical factor which influences structural integrity and the performance of the concrete. And but not only the structural integrity, it affects the aesthetic, functional, and material properties. The different type of printing paths which we are used are linear path, circular path, and zigzag path, custom adaptive path. Actually, this printing path, which will depends on which depend the degree of anisotropy of the material will differ. For linear path, the degree of anisotropy is different as compared to the circular path. There is circular path and zigzag path, which will enhance the isotropy of the material. Then, actually, when we use circular path or zigzag path, which will improve the structural mechanical property of the 3D printed concrete as compared to the linear path. When we use the linear path, the adhesion between the interlayer interface which will be reduces and the strength of the concrete will be less as compared to other type of paths. Then actually from the paper compressive behavior of 3D printed concrete with different printing paths and concrete ages, it's a case study. From that they found that the compression tests were conducted to investigate the impact of printing path, concrete age, printing speed, specimen size, and natural sand replacement with recycled sand on specimen produced at various stages. They found that the compression failure mechanism is depending on the printing path and the speed, but not by the specimen size or mix percentage. Then the printing path and size of the 3D printed had a little impact on the compressive strength growth. Then they found that the rotary path, the printing path, produced concrete with higher compressive strength and deep strain and elastic modulus as compared to the reciprocating printing path. Then the difference of size and speed of printing. Actually, it had a crucial role in determining the structural quality and performance of the concrete. Actually, for high speed, it actually enhances the productivity. But that may compromise material quality because if it is in a high speed, the time to set is not enough there. So there may be compromise for the material quality, and there should be some issues like reduced interlayer adhesion, surface roughness, higher likelihood of defects. Then slower speed, which have a better control over the material flow and bonding. They improve structural integrity and smoother surface, more consistent mechanical properties. The only issue is by very slow printing speed, there should be increased production time and the risk of core joints. So we have to balance the size and the printing speed for an optimal performance. So we have to select the appropriate concrete mixture and curing methods for better results. And we have to ensure the structural and aesthetic quality. So we have to manage the interplay between the size and speed of the printing. Then challenges of using large printer size. Maintaining the dimensional accuracy is a big challenge if we are using large print size. Ensuring the structural integrity also is a challenge. There should be some issues with layer alignment, material flow, and thermal management. When it comes to difficulties with large structure, controlling the concrete mixture consistency is a big deal. And ensuring even layer deposition and warping, sagging, insufficient bond between layers, higher risk of shrinkage and curing related stresses, impact on mechanical strength, effect on durability of final product. Then we have an influence of loading direction of 3D printed components. Loading direction is significantly affect the mechanical capability and the structural unity of the concrete. And that isotropy is due to the layer by layer construction process. Then when it comes to parallel loading case, if we are loading parallel to the layers, it will have a higher strength, tensile strength and the compressive strength as compared to the perpendicular loading to the layers. If we load it perpendicular to the layers, it exposes the weakness in the interlayer bonds and lower the strength and the potential failure of the layer interfaces. Then addition of reinforcement. Actually, we are adding the reinforcement for enhancing the properties of the material. So, adding reinforcement will improve all over the mechanical properties of the material. There are some methods for reinforcement integration. The first one is embedding traditional rebar, then adding fibers, integration, inserting mesh layers during the printing. Then primary approaches of incorporating fibers is pre-mixed fibers, then fiber impregnation and fiber suspension. In pre-mixed fiber technique, thoroughly mix the fibers before printing and ensure uniform distribution throughout the mix. Then it boosts the mechanical characters of the print. Then next one is fiber impregnation technique, which soak or impregnate the fiber in a binding agent before mixing. Then it enhances the bond between the fiber and the concrete. Then fiber suspension technique, which disperses the fiber in liquid solution before mixing with printing material. Then which ensure the uniform distribution and consistent reinforcement. Then the advantages of natural fibers in cement-based material. Okay. The advantages of natural fibers in cement-based material. Actually, it lowers the environmental impact and also it improves tensile and structural strength of the concrete. But there are some limitations also because which tend to absorb the water and it is hydrophilic. Then it hinders the effective bonding with the concrete mix and which potentially reduce the overall performance and exacerbate the weak interlayer bond strength in the 3D printed concrete structures. There are some benefits of incorporating fibers before printing, which promote the homogeneity and enhance the mechanical characteristics of like tensile strength, toughness, crack resistance. They maximize the structural integrity and long-term durability of 3D printed elements. Then short fibers. We are using short fibers to improve the ductility, tensile strength, and flexural strength, which may reduce the strength bond between the individual layers. Strategy includes short fibers and internal reinforcement to prevent the buckling, localized buckling. And then there are some challenges in the integration of small carbon fibers into plastic-based filaments for 3D printing. Actually, first one is selecting appropriate plastic and managing the carbonization process, then addressing the property of radiation during recycling. Then carbon fiber grade. So we have 20. Carbon fiber grade reinforced engineering cementitious composites. It's an advanced construction material which contains the effect of ECC and carbon fiber grade. The characteristic of engineering cementitious composites are its ability to deform under tensile stress rather than crack. The superior ductility compared with the traditional concrete. The benefits of carbon plates are as usual the strength enhancement, durability enhancement, and all. Then the properties of carbon fibers, high tensile strength, stiffness. Actually, all over the benefits of integrating carbon fibers are which improve the mechanical strength of the concrete. Then, from the experimental study on large 3D printed concrete walls under axial compression, from this paper, I understand that the study found that the 3D printed concrete was brittle under the mode of under axial compression. The failure mode involves vertical cracks which is developed from the bottom and it extended to the vertical transverse cracks and rapid collapse of the specimen. Then the conclusion, the various factors, actually from this paper, I understand the various factors affecting the mechanical characteristics of 3D printed concrete like printing path, printing speed, size of the concrete. Then advantages offer the fiber reinforced concrete. Adding fiber to the 3D printed concrete, there are so many advantages that I found. Then there are so many challenges also incorporating the fibers. Then further studies are needed to precisely characterize the failure causes of CFR with great reinforced concrete beams, and future results should be focused on the optimizing the use of CFR grid as an internal tensile reinforcement to address the issues related to the brittle failure in concrete beams. Then application of 3D printed concrete in horizontal structure element as well as explore the innovative ways to integrate the CFR grid for improved structural performance.
So this is your tech project or
Related to my MTech project. It's a review.
you are in second semester now?
Third semester.
Yes. So you have started your work?
Yes, I just started.
So you are planning to do experiments?
No, I'm planning to do it in ANSYS.
ANSYS. You are doing not experimentation.
Not experiment.
So ANSYS what you are doing?
Actually, I'm trying to testing a 3D printed slab by inserting CFRP grids and checking the optimal result.
We assume there is a 3D printer and then it will be.
Actually, we are modeling the 3D printer with providing the characteristic of 3D printed concrete and also providing the characteristic of CFRP script grids and then analyzing which is the best size, for finding which is the optimal size for the slab for better result and how the thickness, how much CFRP script grid that we have to use commonly used rebar's dia like that, how many thickness and the thickness of the concrete that we are required for the better result, and it is compared with the Prefabricated.
Compare the compressive strength and all those things.
Yes.
Compressive strength and tensile strength also.
Yes.
So I mean the axis only. Software only.
Yes, only software.
Axis, which is the method we have. Axis analysis is using which numerical method? Any idea?
FEM.
FEM. You have studied FEM?
Yes.
Finite element method, you know?
Yes.
So you are going to do the analysis in 2 dimensions or 3 dimensions?
3 dimensional.
3 dimensions. What kind of-
Actually, just studying axis not started with the complete rule.
Yeah, but we are taking a course on finite element method. So a course on finite element method.
Actually, we have a subject on second semester about 5 elements.
So we are going to all the course.
Yes.
Which element you use, for example,
Hello.
which is the simple most element in 3 dimensions?
Hello.
P.
Which is the simple most element in 3 dimensions? We discussed different elements, you know.
Yes. I'm not remembering because, but I know that solid
Is it a
120
is it a prism or is it a rectangular element or is it a triangular prism?
tetrahedral element.
So what is the minimum number of knots for tetrahedral elements?
20.
Minimum number of knots.
8 knots.
You take tetrahedral, whatever, how many knots minimum?
Yes.
Triangle plus this is come. So how many knots will be there?
6 knots.
12 knots.
So
Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, please go ahead with your, you can ask any questions from the audience. Please, go ahead. You are welcome to ask any questions. She's in your front, doesn't matter. You can ask any question. Yes, you're raising your hand. Anyone else?
You have mentioned so many methods for 3D printing.
yes.
Whether it is for a 3D printed structure or structural element.
Structural element.
Okay. So what will be the difference if you have a 3D printed structure instead of a structural element?
Actually, we separately creating each element by using this type of method, even if it is a fused filament method or direct engraving method. So we are most of the structures are only the walls are done by 3D printing, not commonly used for horizontal structures 3D printing because it does not take tensile strength. So only the addition of the horizontal reinforcement, the researchers are working on it.
Okay. So you have mentioned that your 3D printed element will fail by brittle failure.
Yes.
So traditionally concrete fails by brittle fracture. Is there any concrete that fails by ductile fracture? Have you found any concrete failing by ductile fracture?
Actually, concrete is only take compression, and up to a range it take tensile. Then we are adding reinforcement for taking tensile strength, right? So we will brittle failure. I don't know about ductility failure for a concrete structure.
So what was the conclusion by using carbon fiber reinforcement?
Actually, it improves the mechanical properties of the 3D printed concrete, but there are some limitations between the bond strength of the concrete. So we have to work on it for more researches.
So have to check the aspect ratio of fibers. Influence of aspect ratio.
No.
Thank you.
So you have seen the 3D printer in this thing or no? Have you seen 3D printer or
No,
only on literature?
only on literature.
Any question from audience further? No? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your informative presentation.
Let's invite our next presenter, IP-24-321, to present his topic.
റെഡിയാണോ റെഡിയാണോ ക്യാമറ ക്യാമറ യൂട്യൂബ്